Hello everyone, today I'm going to be talking to you about the new TimTam Pro. I'm so excited about this machine. I have been waiting a long time for this machine. For those of you who don't know, TimTam has created the world's most powerful massagers. We've had incredible massagers in the past, but this one now, the one I'm holding in my hand, the TimTam Pro, is the ultimate, the world's most powerful handheld massager, and also the world's first high-powered massager with heat. Yes, that red nozzle you're looking at is for heat. This device gets extremely hot, infuses your muscles with heat, and not only that, it is true percussion massage. Have a listen. Talking won't explain how good this machine is. Let's see what 1000 RPM sounds like. That's an on button. Here you're gonna see. You won't be able to see it on your screen, but I can read it. It's 1000 RPMs. Here we go. That's all it is. It's the world's most powerful handheld massager, deep tissue therapy device with heat. It's the first one of its kind with heat. Now you might look, that's 1000 RPMs. Pretty powerful, more powerful than any massager you'll find at Walmart or anything like that. But watch this, it goes up to 2000 RPMs in just a blink of an eye. Watch this. That is 2000 RPMs. Now if you've never had a high-powered massager, you've never felt 2000 RPMs on that scar tissue. If you are an elite athlete, if you're a football player, a soccer player, or somebody who goes heavy into sports, you absolutely need this device. Now let's see. This is medium. This is on medium. It gets more powerful. Watch this. This is 2800. This is max power, guys. This is, right now I'm going to show you the world's most powerful massager at work. Here it is. That is 2800 RPMs on a lock trigger. Notice how incredibly quiet it is. You cannot get this much power with this low volume. Now, if you've seen our other massagers in the past, if you've seen TimTam massagers in the past, they're extremely powerful. Not as powerful as this. The second most powerful massager is the all-new TimTam. The all-new TimTam goes up to 2400. I believe it's 2400 RPM. This is 2008. But if I was holding the all-new TimTam, if I was holding those massagers, you couldn't hear me talk right now. It's too loud. This is as quiet and as powerful as possible. This is the #1 most technologically advanced, high-powered massager in the world. There's nothing better than this. Now I'm going to just turn it off for a second so you guys can hear me a little better. There are so many great features to this massager. I can't even know where to start. But here's another mega feature we have on this gun. A mega feature. The heat. Okay, so you guys can't see this. There's a computer right here. You guys can see the computer screen, but you won't be able to read what's on it. I can read what's on it. I'm going to turn on the heat. I'm turning on the heat here. Let me just, I think you got to hold it for 2 seconds. There it is. You got to hold it for 2 seconds. And now there's the heat. It tells you the heat is on. Okay, now let me tell you something about this heat. This goes up to 99 degrees Fahrenheit. 99 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, when I took this gun, I turned it on for the first time. I was walking around TriStar Gym. I'm the head trainer of TriStar Gym. For those of you who don't know, I train all sorts of elite athletes, all sorts of fighters. I took it around. I was so excited about the gun. It's the first one with heat. I couldn't believe that TimTam made one with heat. That is supremely important in relaxing a muscle. So what did I do? I turned it on. I let it heat up. It takes about 60 seconds to 2 minutes to get to really hot. Okay, now just put it on people's skin, just not telling them it's hot, and people would just jump. Whoa, that's hot. Whoa, that's hot. Nobody expected it to have heat. Nobody. Now it's red. Obviously, it's red because we want to signify this is the heat tip. Okay, there are heat tips with no heat that have other features. I'm going to get to that later. Don't worry. TimTam has given us a whole bunch of features to talk about. I'm talking really fast because there's so much to get to. But the heated tip is unbelievable. Now, we also have a thermometer on this gun. See this right here? This massager has a thermometer. If you hit this button here in the back, when you hit this button in the back, it'll give you a readout of how hot your skin is. So as you're infusing heat into the muscle and giving it a percussion massage, a true percussion massage, okay? This is not a vibration massage. This is percussion. By the way, this gun has the longest travel than any other massager, 32 millimeters. Longer than the TimTam all new, okay? The 1.7, the 1.5 machine we have. It's the 1.5 we have. The TimTam all new is 26 millimeters of travel. This is 32. Why is that important? Because that's what punches that muscle. The longer the travel, The greater the strike of percussion, the faster the machine, of course, also increases the strike of percussion. This is the fastest and longest travel. That's why you're getting true percussion massage. Don't be fooled by any other gun that just kind of gives vibration. It looks like ours, but it doesn't have true percussion. You need 32 millimeters of travel or 26. That's real percussion. Okay, so with that put aside, the heat, once you start massaging your muscle and you're getting that deep percussion at high speed, 2,000 RPMs on medium, 2,800 RPMs on high when you hit the high. And then what happens as your muscle starts to be infused by the heat, your muscle, the whole area gets super hot and your muscle starts to relax and let go. It starts to relax and let go, and you increase your flexibility. Believe it or not, you increase your flexibility immediately. Now, I've done tests where I stretch, I check my flexibility, then I work my muscles for 30, 40 minutes. Yes, the battery lasts that long, guys. The battery lasts, if you have it on high, it lasts about 1 hour. It lasts about, we have so much to talk about. It lasts about 1 hour. On low, it lasts about an hour and a half. Easy, real easy. Okay, so it's a new battery. It comes with a more powerful battery than the previous TimTam massager. And okay, so when you're working that muscle, when you're working your legs, and I use this predominantly, I use it a lot on my legs, okay? My flexibility increases immediately. I start to stretch out. My muscles are warm. They're relaxed. They're completely in a state of recovery. And the next day, I feel like I haven't worked out. Okay, so we're going to talk about some important uses of this massager. Okay, so one thing that's also incredible on TimTam, by the way, guys at TimTam, Team TimTam, you guys, you're geniuses. You guys have outdone yourself. I've worked with so many different type of therapy devices. As you know, I'm always training 24 hours a day, always training, always in the gym. This is unbelievable. You guys are geniuses. I salute you. You guys are absolutely brilliant. Okay, but let me tell you one thing they hit a home run with. They made a lock trigger. Now, I'll tell you why that's so great. We used to do it like this. We used to hold the massager and kind of like, and you know, reach the spots we can reach. But they increased our reach by making it a lock trigger. Now, when you lock it, you have this kind of ring. You see, this is kind of a ring. You can hold the TimTam in a variety of ways. So what I do is see, it's really hot. I just kind of like give myself a little, not a little burn, but like it just shocked me there a little bit. It's really, really hot right now. I'm holding the ring here. I can hold it like this and reach really far down my back. I could reach different parts of my body. Now, the original TimTam, you could reach about 70% of your body on your own. You don't need somebody. Okay, so obviously, if you have your trainer, he could do your back, he could do your traps, he can do all that. You know, you can ask somebody to use it for you. But typically, if you want to do it yourself, you can reach only about 70% of your body. With the lock trigger, now watch this. I'm gonna turn it on here. I'm gonna go 2,000 RPMs. Okay, I love the medium range. Medium range is great. And now look, if I had to hold the trigger, I can only get so far. And look, there's a bend in my wrist. See, there's a bend in my wrist here. And I got to kind of reach. And it's just, I can't reach. But now that we have this lock trigger, I can hold it just from here. And now look, it's really easy for me to reach all the way to the middle of my back. And I can work my traps. And you guys can hear my voice right now. I'm getting a hell of a percussion massage right now. Let me tell you this is hot right now. I'm feeling heat. And I'm feeling that percussion massage. It's really loosening me up here. Pardon my my voice, and I'm just really enjoying this right now. Let me put it on 2008 just because it feels so amazing. Check this out. I'm holding it from the base here, and this is just, oh man, this is just unbelievable. This is just unbelievable. And the fact that the heat is infusing into the muscle right now is just loosening me up. It's ridiculous. Now, let me tell you something about this gun, okay? I have never tried this on an athlete. I have never put it on an athlete, a boxer, a soccer player, hockey athletes. They didn't ask me, hey, where do I get one right now? Can I buy the one you're holding right now? I've never had that. I've only totally positive experience. Now, if I do this on somebody who's, you know, regular Joe, who doesn't really train, they might be, it's too intense. You know, the Walmart massagers is what they like, and that feels good to them. This is a high-powered machine. This is for people who train hard. If you do CrossFit, if you're a sprinter, if you're a weightlifter, if you're an Olympic lifter, if you're any type of, you know, intense athlete, if you're a runner, you need this machine. I've given this to Olympians that freaked out. I mean, totally freak out. I've given this to professionals. This past year, I was watching the Super Bowl. The Patriots, lo and behold, they had TimTams on the, like in the background. They had TimTams. They were using these massagers. Not this one, the previous model. They were using these massagers. By the way, Patriots, incredible game. And if you guys want more massagers, hit up TimTam. We were all amazed to see the TimTams in the background there. And it's just because it's the best. Okay, now I'll tell you one thing. This massager is going to keep you healthy. If you're training and you want to train for life, if you want to be fit, you need to recover. Recovery is huge. It's stress plus stress plus recovery equals adaptation. Stress, when you go to the gym and you work out, you introduce your body to a new stress. Then your body goes through a phase of recovery, nutrition, sleep, rest, and you wake up and you're a little bit tight or you're a little bit sore. That's because your muscle has not finished recovering. How do we speed that along? How do we get that recovery phase done as quickly as possible so we can get that adaptation phase, so we can increase muscle and burn fat? That's always obviously the ultimate goal. And of course, increase skill. If you want to increase your recovery, if you want to power up your recovery, this is the world's #1 device. Now, there are other things you can do. You can use foam rollers. You can use a lacrosse ball. I've done that in the past, but for me, it takes too long. It's too much time and energy, and it's not intense enough. This device, for me, I can, if I use this device for 5 minutes or 20 minutes, okay, depending, if I'm using it 5 minutes on my leg, I can get a lot of work done because I can go deep on my legs real quick. Let's say I work this machine for 5 to 10 minutes. It's like 30 minutes or 40 minutes on a lacrosse ball or a foam roller. If I use this for 20 minutes, it's like doing a foam roller for an hour and a half because it's so much more efficient. It's so much quicker. And now with the heat, I would up those numbers. With the heat, it's just way better than any foam roller or any lacrosse ball or anything like that. It's just too powerful. It's warm. It infuses heat. And it also has other features, guys. Okay, it has these automatic preset formulas. Okay, so you see this here. This is this is a warm up. Okay, this is a warm. So let's say you're a track coach and you're warming up your athletes. You want to go slow. You want to start slow. You put this on their legs here, and it's going to go through a variety of different phases. There you go. It's going to speed up. It's all automated for you, right? So instead of going slow, fast, slow, it's kind of automated for you. We have a preset one for recovery. And also for neck. Okay, so for those of you who want to work your neck, I always use this thing on my neck all the time. For those of you who wrestled before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's these presets. Now, personally, I don't really use the presets. I like to go medium or high, okay, because I'm used to massage. I'm used to deep tissue. So for me, that's why I'm so excited about this. Listen, I'm going to give myself another dose. You guys sit there and watch. It's super hot right now. I'm going to put it on medium. Okay, I personally never go below medium. That's low. That's 1,000. Here's 2,000 RPM. And watch here. I'm going to do my neck. Okay, watch here. Ooh, man, my neck. I just wrestled today. I wrestled today about 4 or 5 rounds of 5 minutes. Okay, and my partner's pulling on my neck. We're wrestling. I'm doing duck unders, double legs. You guys know what it's about. And just that neck. When your neck is sore and then you start turning your head and you're in pain. You just grab your TimTam here, you put on that lock trigger, you're going to be able to do your own neck real easily, super easy. And I'm telling you, it is scalding hot right now, super hot. And I would measure my temperature right now, but if I was massaging my neck for about 5 minutes, the temperature would just go super high, way higher than 37 degrees Celsius. Okay, your body's 37 degrees Celsius, but it infuses heat. It infuses heat into your muscle. It's just superb, spectacular. Guys, this is the greatest device in the game. Now, let me show you what kind of box it comes into, okay? By the way, TimTam, making it so quiet. I love you guys. TimTam made this gun ultra quiet. You know why they made it ultra quiet? I begged them to make it ultra quiet. I used the first version, the second version. I told them I love the product, but it's too noisy. My children are sleeping right now, and I'm turning this on, and it doesn't bother nobody. I like to do this type of work. After practice, I shower, I relax. If I have my tight muscle anywhere in my body, I'm shooting it with this gun. I'm getting rid of it. I'm making sure that tomorrow I wake up feeling fine. I got to get to the gym. I got to put in the work. My body has to be healthy. And I could turn it on now in the middle of the night when my kids are sleeping. And I'm shooting in the middle of the night here, guys. And it's quiet. It doesn't wake anybody up. Okay. Let me show you the box it comes in. All right, guys. When you order your TimTam Pro, it's going to come in this box. It's a huge box. Okay. I know you guys can't see it all, but who cares about the box? What we care about is what's inside. Let me take off the sleeve. Let me show you guys what's inside this beauty. Okay, you get a bag. Hold on, I'm gonna show you guys the bag here. You can take this thing. You can take this TimTam with you in this stylish little bag. Me, I really don't care about the bag. I throw the TimTam in my gym bag. I carry it like a gun. And you know what? I would use this maybe, but like I just took it to the States with me. I threw it in my my backpack. And you know, this is great. I think it works great, but for me, I don't really care too much about the bag. What I care about is the massager. Okay, so here we go. This box looks unbelievable, guys. I'm not gonna be able to show you. Hold on, let me hold it up here. Hold on 1 second. 1 second here. Let me show you how the battery. I had taken out the battery because I needed an extra charge. Here we go, guys. This is what it looks like. Okay, now this is a special edition TimTam made just for me. Okay, I'm spoiled. TimTam, you guys have spoiled me. Now, there's lots of goodies in this thing. Okay, let me show you what's in this thing. You get this unbelievable product here. There it is. Look at this massager. Look at this thing. This is how it comes in the box. Okay, this is how it comes in the box. It's gonna come. Yours is gonna look like this. Okay, because you're not getting a special edition. You're getting the Pro. These machines are identical. These machines are identical, but they made mine look different. Okay, they made mine look different. They made only 15 of these. 15 for TimTam's best buddies. And then you pop in the battery. Once you pop in the battery, I'm gonna use the battery. I'm gonna use the gray battery I have. Hold on a second. I have the super stealth design battery as well. I'm spoiled, guys. What can I say? Look at this battery. Look at this gun. Look how amazing it is. And now look, watch here. I'm going to put one of the attachments. Now, I haven't shown you this attachment. There's the heat attachment, my favorite attachment, the one I showed you first. Let me just put this box to the side. Look at this attachment, okay? We haven't talked about this attachment. I haven't had to show you, haven't had time to show you guys. There are so many things about this gun. I want to talk. Oops, excuse me. Bit of a klutzy guy. There are so many things for me to talk to you about this gun. There's just so many features on it that my head is spinning a little bit. Okay, so look at this massager here, okay? Look at this thing. I just put this thing on. What is it? Well, one, it's for a less intense massage. There's more surface area. I'll use this more on somebody who's maybe, let's say you pulled a muscle and you're really hurt. The muscle's too. The other tip here, this one here, by the way, both tips come included when you buy the Pro, okay? These guns, just a reminder, they're identical. They just have different tips, okay? These guns are identical. Now, hold on. Pop this battery here on this one in case I need to make a comparison. Let's say you pulled a muscle in your hammy or you pulled a muscle in your shoulder. You're going to put this bulb on. Okay, this is the polished light. This one, you're going to polish that muscle, but it's lighter. It's a lighter massage. Why would you want a lighter massage? Maybe you pull that muscle. Maybe you're not used to deep tissue massage. Okay, so watch this. I'm going to turn the massager on. The computer is on. And I'm going to start 1,000 RPM. Okay, there's 1,000 RPM. Great. It's soft. It's a softer massage. Okay, I'm just going to show it to you here. You have a view. It's a softer massage because the bulb is bigger. It covers a greater surface area. It's more of a warm up, or if you have an acute injury. Let's go to 2,000 RPM. 2,000 RPM. This is supreme amount of power here. This is really numbing my arm here. Okay, it's really circulating the blood. The blood is circulating in my arm, increasing recovery. I'm really enjoying this, so I'm going to talk as long as I can. Okay. 2,800 RPM, 2,800 RPM. This bulb is awesome. It's a more of an effleurage type massage. Okay. Now here's a little feature that's pretty amazing. I'm pretty amazed by it. It's not just a bigger bulb. It also has a vibration. You got to hold it for 2 seconds. Okay. When you want to turn on the heat or the vibration, you have to hold this button here for 2 seconds. I always forget. I push it on, it doesn't turn on. Then I hold it for 2 seconds. It goes on. Okay. So watch here. I'm going to turn it off. You guys can hear the vibration, of course. All right, I'm going to go again. Watch here. I'll hold it for 2 seconds. Okay, so there's a button. There's a button right here. You can't see it. It's right here. Okay, I'm going to hold it for 2 seconds. 1, 2, 3 seconds. Let's call it 3 seconds. And now you can hear that vibration. It's on. So now, watch here. Okay, I just turned it off. Sorry, I clicked it. Okay, so now look, it's vibrating. It's easing into my massage. This is if you have an acute injury. You start with a vibration. You have an acute injury. You've pulled your muscle. You just want to give it a vibration. You don't want to have any percussion. You start with that. You find, hey, you know what? It's too sore for me to massage. This is a high-powered machine. Okay, so I'm just going to use vibration. Let the muscle relax. It's acute injury. Now, I want to turn on vibration and put it on 2,000 RPM. Now I'm getting massage plus vibration in the muscle. The only thing it would be missing is if they made this thing heat up, vibrate, and percuss. That would be just unbelievable. I mean, who knows? Maybe they'll get there one day, but it would just be too ridiculous, too amazing. Okay. Now this tip is a little bit noisier than the other one. I'm not sure why, but I find it's a little bit noisier. But I don't care. It's super quiet still, nonetheless, for the amount of power that you're getting. Here's 2,800 RPM. Listen carefully. Boom. That's like a drag race. It sounds like a Porsche. This thing's like on fire right now, numbing my arm. I'm telling you, you have to. You wouldn't believe. This tip is unbelievable right now. It's unbelievable. My arm is going numb right now. It's just like totally relaxed. Totally relaxed. Like I show this to Art. See, it's still vibrating. I gotta turn it off. Let's see how many seconds. 3 seconds to turn off. Okay, so 3 seconds to turn on. Hold it for 3 seconds. It'll turn off. And there's that computer that's giving you the readout, how much battery life you have, what temperature your skin is at. If you're using the heater, it'll take the temperature of your skin and kind of give you an idea of how much heat you've infused into your muscle. And I showed this to me and George's track coach. For those of you who don't know, I train George St. Pierre, the greatest martial artist, arguably the greatest martial artist of all time. When we showed this to his track coach, he totally flipped out. He was like, I gotta massage 10 athletes every meet. He's like, I'll buy 5 of those right now. Give me 5 of those machines. Like every track coach I know is going to want one. So guys, listen, what can I say? This is the greatest tool you can buy for recovery and staying healthy. For those of you who don't know, the 2 biggest components, according to Kelly Starr, PhD in physiotherapy, one of the greatest coaches I've ever worked with, okay, in keeping athletes healthy. Actually, the greatest coach I've ever worked with to keep athletes healthy I've ever seen work. He says, look, it comes down to 2 things. Good alignment when you're training or you're under load, good form, good alignment. And 2, keep those muscles supple. Keep your muscles supple. If you have a tight shoulder or a tight hamstring or a tight IT band, don't ignore it. Don't wait. Make sure you take care of that thing. How do you take care of it? Well, the number one way is you put this bad boy on it. You massage that IT band for a few minutes. Instead of rolling up and down on a foam roller for an hour, you get it done in 5, 10, 15 minutes. And guys, do yourselves a favor. If you're a serious athlete, pick this up. It'll increase your skill because you'll always be on the mats. You'll always be on the field. You'll always be working out. This puppy will keep you healthy. You get more workouts in. You recover faster. You adapt more. And you get better. Guys, with that said, if you have one already, congratulations. If you haven't bought one, don't think about it. Make an investment. You won't need your physiotherapist no more. You won't need massages no more. You'll be able to take care of it yourself at your convenience. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to make more and talk more about this massager. Great job, team at TimTam.tech. You guys, whoever designed this, you're a genius, sir. You're a genius. This thing is incredible. You couldn't get it out of my hand. If you tried to collect it, you'd have to collect it out of my cold dead hand, as they say. Okay, so this is number 1. You guys, you hit a home run. Thank you very much for sending me this device. By the way, guys, hold on. I'm sharing one last little feature. Look what they wrote for me here. Look what they wrote for me. There it is in front of your screen. I don't know if you guys can see it. Special edition Faraz Zahabi Power Massager Pro, number 2 of 15. Guys, I got number 2 of 15. Isn't that amazing? TimTam.tech. I love you guys. You guys are unbelievable. Thank you for this gift. I'll never forget it. Appreciate it.